You done did it now, meathead. You had to go there. You are a troublemaker. You had to go and do it, didn't you? Yep. Sure did. Meathead's the bad guy. I done went ahead and did it. I done did it. I can't believe I did it, but I did it. What did I do? I asked questions. I asked questions about products. I asked questions about techniques. And what do I get told? I get told to put up or shut up. Well, I'll take you up on that offer. Put up, check. I've had some questions about some products and about some techniques that products are used. And inquiring about some information so I could try to calm my beliefs about what's going on. Because when you just don't feel like something's right, something just doesn't seem right about something, you want to know information about it. Well, let me tell you what, this is where I went wrong. If you want to know about the horrors of communism, you don't go to communist China or you don't go to communist North Korea and ask them about their opinions of communism. So, I was told to put up or shut up.
I say, go away, boy, you bother me.
When I had these questions, and the company and the guy I'm talking about, you're gonna know really soon. So, I went ahead, and the only way to really get real, legit testing done is to go ahead and put your own skin in the game, to purchase the stuff yourself. So, that's what I did. But before I show you, let's do a quick introduction into all the stuff I've cooked for you guys over the last year and a half. Well, over here, we got Smokey, my offset. Reliable as the day is long. Love that smoker. I've done modifications to that smoker. It's one of my most efficient smokers I have. Right there is Tank. That's a homemade 1/4-inch steel, and that's the reason I call it Tank. That thing is about 250, 300 pounds. That thing is super heavy. Right there, I have the Camp Chef FTG flat top griddle. Love that thing. Lift up the top and you can grill up underneath like you can like a regular propane grill. Then over there on the side, I have my pellet smoker. My Camp Chef LUX pellet smoker. That's last year's model. Let me tell you what, that thing is still reliable, and it has given me no problems whatsoever, and the features are great on the Camp Chef. That's the new barrel house cooker right there. Now I've been doing some modifications that might look a little weird to you. It has I put some wheels down there on the bottom, and then I bought this extendo plate right here for metal. I'm gonna go into all the features and all the things I'm doing for it, because remember when I did that brisket, I told y'all I'm gonna be doing some modifications. So here's a little sneak peek of what that video is gonna be like. This lid is gonna be no more. This rack is the new hotness. Just like that, see? Now everything's gonna be extended up. Weber Smoky Mountain lid. What I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna put a link down below where y'all can get this stuff at. I'm even gonna put the part numbers for you. See? Y'all are awesome. I like y'all, you know? But anyhow, then oh yeah, this little guy over here, I love that thing. That's my charbroil, the Big Easy. That thing cranks out some great grub. Now comes time for the new addition to the family and why I'm gonna be a bad guy. That's right, y'all. I got me a Weber kettle. All right, so as you can see, I got the Weber kettle. I got the basic model Weber kettle because that seems to be the standard bearer of what everybody uses whenever they do their testing. Now, I thought to myself, do I want to add on to the never-ending pile of Weber kettle cooks? And my decision is no. This is only going to be for testing purposes only. I'm only going to do testing on this thing. So I'm not going to be doing any Weber kettle. I'm not going to be doing any Weber kettle ribs or Weber kettle pulled pork or Weber kettle briskets, unless it's to do a test on something. That's the only time I'll do, a Weber cook, or to do steaks. Which is, I'm going to be doing some steaks on here. It's going to be a test. You guys kind of know where I'm going with this now, don't you? Let me ask y'all something. Now since I got the basic model Weber kettle, do all of them come with like really cheap legs like that? I mean, them things are like, I'm gonna be modifying that. I gotta put some different legs or do something with that base. I mean, I almost felt like it was like you almost bend it. It's like plastic. It's horrible, and the wheels are garbage. But the overall container itself, the actual cooker itself, that stuff's solid. I understand why they're so popular. I mean, it is, you know, like the #1 selling brand in America. Let's see what I got inside. Here we go. So inside the Weber kettle here came the regular standard cooking grate. This thing's really thin and flimsy. I mean, you can actually sit there and bend the, you actually bend it. I don't like that. So today, I went ahead and I went up to the store and I bought this. Look at that. Look at that. It has hinges. Isn't that neat? Wow. Look at that. $20. And the metal is a whole lot thicker than the other one. It's about twice as thick. Isn't that neat? I could probably spin pretty easy. Or I can make a modification, make it spin easy. And lo and behold, what you got inside there. Got a slow and sear. 304 stainless steel. And look at here. What are these? Oh my goodness. These are 304 stainless steel charcoal baskets. Do y'all know where I'm going with this? I hope you do. So I'm about to tell you some more. Now, I got a slow and sear because, well, I have some concerns and some questions about the slow and sear. I need y'all's help to help me try to get through this. Now the slow and sear I really don't have too many issues with, especially after I put one in my hands. Even though it's a used one, it's been used about a dozen times. And this is the first series, okay? It's still some really nice construction, heavy, thick steel. You got welds, which I like. I like the welds right here. Right here. You get it's welded construction, which I like welded construction versus rivet construction, which I think is a whole lot better. Now my concerns with the slow and sear is, first off, is the shape of it. I hate the shape of this thing. It takes up like so much room inside that kettle. So when you want to cook something, you're limited on space. If you don't think that I don't think about the solutions, I can't help you. I come up with a solution. Solution. Change the shape of it. Make it more like this. Maybe extend it out. Maybe make it longer. Let me see. Maybe make the slow and sear a little bit longer on the sides, and kind of convex it in the middle here. So it's more round shape. So you can put more. So you can put a lot more meat on, and use actually more grill grates than what you actually have here. Now I understand you got a whole water trough on here. And that's a whole nother issue I have. I need y'all to help me, think about this. This is the kind of stuff I think of. The water trough here, water, fills up with water. Now if you guys look inside there, this has been used quite a few times. There's a bunch of soot and a bunch of grime inside there. That's another reason why I bought, if you focus. It's kind of a reason why I bought a used one. I kind of want to see what one looked like after so many uses. And this one's been used, I think the guy said like 12, about a dozen times probably. Maybe a little bit more, but people don't really tell the truth on all that stuff. So here's my thing with the water trough. And I have a solution for the water trough. The water trough, you have food, and you have fat that drips down into that channel. Well, if you don't clean it out, I mean with like disinfectants, like clean as a whistle, that fat and the fat in the food that gets trapped inside that trough, it gets rancid. So the next time that you go to cook, you've had this fat and this meat that's been sitting there getting rancid, and then you pour clean water into there. To me, it doesn't sound very sanitary. I don't particularly like that feature of the slow and sear. However, here's a solution, and this is coming for free from me. This is what my solution for the slow and sear water trough problem is. Now I know some of y'all are probably gonna say, the temperature kills, it kills all the bacteria and stuff. But look, I don't want to take a chance. Okay, I don't take a chance on like nothing. All right, so you have rancid. So now you pour clean water into that trough that has contaminated fat and food, and now it starts boiling. Now the rancid particles get up into the air and on the smoke and get on your food. You lift open the lid, you get it on you, you breathe it in. I've found articles on all this stuff. I'm not sure if I'm gonna post it. If y'all want me to post it, I can post it. solution time. So, what I think would be a good solution is to put a piece of metal over here with some slats that go at an angle, so the steam can still come out. You can still have your slow and sear. You can still have the steam, but the steam comes out in a slat. So if fat and food falls on there, it's not going to get into the trough. Thus, you will always have clean water. Here's my solution for it. Personally, what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill up playground sand, because you know what? Playground sand is going to be an awfully good barrier for your food. Now, if you want steam, I'll be right back. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do for steam when it comes to the slow and sear. You're going to love this. So my solutions for the whole steam thing with a slow and sear is this. It's called recycling. We all use these cans. There you go. You put the cans, put these cans right next to the slow and sear like this. You can line up as many as you want to. The trough holds 4 cups of water. You can line up about 6 of these cans. I'll show you. You can line up about 6 of these cans. That's approximately over 6 cups of water that you can have in there. And it's gonna boil. You know, once it gets to 213 degrees, it's gonna start boiling. Because you know what? That's science.
That's science.
That's my solutions. So now you're gonna help the environment, and you're gonna help recycle and use all that stuff. And you can use them, once every. You can use them for 1 or 2 cooks. If you don't want to do it, hey, I'm just giving you a suggestion. Now the new ones are like a 430 or 4 something steel, which is a nice thick steel. See, not all bad's here. I'm not just gonna completely bash the slow and sear. And come on, if I'm gonna come with something bad, I want to have at least a yin and yang here. It's gonna be some good and some bad. All right, plain and simple. What I have noticed is that now ABC, they now sell the 2.0, which I like because you can remove that water trough. Me, I would remove the water trough and use that to fill up the cans, is what I would. But ABC also sells regular charcoal baskets, but it's aluminized steel, which is not as good as regular steel, but it's pretty good. But those are mainly used for the Jumbo Joes. I'm pretty sure if you wanted to or requested to get one custom made, maybe one for you, just a regular charcoal basket, because that's exactly what a slow and sear is. It's a charcoal basket with a water trough. And almost all the money that you pay is for that water trough, because that's where the majority of the money is built into, is that water trough. Because see, me, I have to justify in my mind to make a purchase of $130 to $200, I think it's even $300 for one of these charcoal baskets. And now you're coming into something called psychology. There's something called cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance sits in whenever you're trying to make it and try to justify in your mind to make such a high grade purchase. So you see all these people going around, Weber Kettle slow and sear cooks, Weber Kettle slow and sear cooks. So you think that's the best thing since sliced bread, but you've got to justify in your mind why you have to purchase one. So you might have an internal battle in your brain and say, no, I don't really, it's too expensive, but no, I see this person using it. Or no, that would really level up my cooking. That would really level it up. You see terms thrown around like magical. This thing's magical? What? I've had it now for about 2 weeks. It has yet to make a rabbit pop out of a hat. Seriously, this thing ain't magical. These words like revolutionary, level up, all these other cutesy little terms and phrases, that they like to use, and they get into these little rooms, and they come up with these phrases to sell this product. That's all it is. It's psychology. I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove it's psychology. But it's gonna be in other videos. Now, some of the other videos I'm gonna do, my first video I'm gonna do is I'm going to compare, is the slow and sear really worth the money? Is it worth the price tag? Now, I haven't done these tests, so the very first test I'm gonna do is gonna be on camera with y'all. Let me know how y'all want me to approach this test. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this basket up full with coals, okay? Now it is a little bit smaller, but it still is 304 stainless steel, the same metal that the slow and sear is. And this is a fraction of the price. You can get this on eBay. I got 2 of these on eBay. It comes a set of 2 on eBay. And I can move these things around. I can move them all around the cooking chamber if I want to. Move them in the middle. Yeah, I can move them in the middle. I can move them out to the side. There's all sorts of things I can do. Move them in the middle, put them together. I can, all kinds of cool things I can do with it. So if the slow and sear truly is magical, I'm gonna use the same amount of coals. I'm gonna fill the smaller charcoal basket up with coals. Then I'm going to use those coals, I'm thinking, I'm gonna put those into the slow and sear. And I'm gonna see which one actually lasts longer. If the if the slow and sear actually is magical, it should miraculously last longer. But let me know, what kind of testing do you think I should do? Because I want to make sure I give the best and most accurate test that I possibly can. If there's techniques that you would like to see me do, some other equipment, not even the slow and sear, or even some of the other stuff I'm going to be testing, and some of the theories I'm going to be testing, because that's exactly what science is. Science is theoretical in nature. So I'm going to be testing theories here and just to try to validate it to myself that, hey, if this is actually is a zero or a hero, this is actually legit or whatever. I'm going to do the test that should have been done all along. Sorry about this little mini rant. The testing begins next week. Now, I'm probably not going to do them all in succession because I have to organize some things in order to get the right testing done, because I want to make sure that I give the most accurate test possible for y'all. Am I gonna be a bad guy? Probably. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna be a bad guy. People say, oh, meathead's mean. Probably. I don't live for theories. I don't go by theories. I go with the truth, and I go with common sense, and that is what this test is going to be about. But there's also going to be some science involved too. I'm going to do some science. I'm going to do some, but it's mainly going to be on truth, and it's going to be based in common sense, because that to me is more powerful. And y'all deserve it straight from the hip. Y'all deserve someone that is going to actually tell y'all honestly, because hey, when your money is involved, you don't have anything to hold you back. I got my money at stake. I didn't get this for free. I didn't get none of this for free. I paid for it myself. So now I can offer y'all and give y'all a 100% honest review of this product and the theories that they have behind it. Sorry about this rant, but I just want to let you know what's going on. And I'm going to be doing a barrel house cooker modification video in the near future. I've got to put a hinge on the Weber Smoky Mountain lid. I put a hinge on that. I'm gonna be drilling a hole for the temp probes. But yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all definitely next week.